A very warm welcome to all the new subscribers and lots of love and regards, as always, to all the existing ones. I hope everyone is doing well. And in this audio, I'll be discussing with you the energies for the month of October 2023, certain channeled messages that I have received for Twin Flames. And as always, it has been an absolute honor being a twin flame and walking this path with each one of you. I'm delighted to offer a 30% discount on selected readings for the entire month of October, so anyone guided to book a personal reading can visit each section of my website. And I thank every individual who continues to display their trust in my work. Now, without any further delay, let's get started. I want you to take a look at the image on screen because I began hearing the words amygdala healing. Now, I wasn't sure what spirit is trying to tell me, so upon tuning in, I was shown that amygdala is the part of the brain or the limbic system that plays an important role in processing of memory, decision making, and our emotional responses, especially fear. It is our brain's fear response center. So, when the amygdala is dysregulated, it leads to symptoms like anxiousness, depression, brain fog, hypervigilance, difficulty in expressing emotions, not knowing how to handle emotional conversations, escaping difficult conversations, or totally shutting down in order to avoid facing one's true self. And therefore, what Spirit showed me is that in this month and in the months ahead, the collective, especially the masculine twins, are undergoing an amygdala healing. Masculine twins who have reached a state of inner union have worked very hard on their blocked emotions, their fear of commitment, and all those fears that made them run from true love. For example, if someone had an unhealthy pattern in relationships, let's say they were just in and out of relationships, but never really taking responsibility for their behavior in those connections, probably due to a blocked heart chakra, a fear of commitment, a fear of abandonment, or fear of not being enough. Not only have they researched on those inner work topics and their individual blocks, but they have also actively healed themselves during the physical separation. And so, what I'm seeing is a wise individual who has learned so much about themselves and their toxic patterns during the physical separation. Spirit is letting you know that the time apart for masculine twins was equally, if not more, painful for them to be away from their divine feminine. However, the physical separation always, no matter which twin flame couple it is, the physical separation always serves a beautiful purpose for all genuine twin flames, because no matter how long the physical separation lasts, both twins are forever connected at the soul level. Both twins always communicate telepathically, and both witness massive transformations in their respective lives during the time apart. As a result of this emotional healing, their heart chakra is expanding beautifully. A tiny downside of such healing work is that many masculine twins have been witnessing profound emotions, profound grief, and at the same time, profound love for their feminine. It's like a wave of emotions sweeping them. One moment, ecstasy, while the next moment they feel grief and longing for their feminine. Since they were not used to addressing their emotions, it is but natural to face this kind of roller coaster of emotions when you are on your healing journey. Spirit is applauding your efforts to heal and I want to reassure to everyone that masculine twins are not scared of love anymore. Lots of telepathic communication and astral lovemaking is going on for twin flames at this point. The feminine and masculine have been merging astrally. Their chakras are aligning, and many masculine twins will reach out before the end of this year to express their vulnerable side and their true emotions, their true feelings to their feminine. And the theme for the next 3 months, therefore, will continue to be risk taking, getting out of our comfort zones, lots of focus on self love, and cutting off every toxic habit and every toxic connection that's not serving us anymore. There's going to be an equal give and take in relationships. So it's not just one person who's doing all the giving while the other person is giving crumbs and throwing crumbs your way. Both counterparts are learning to have an equal give and take in relationships, healthy boundary setting, and respecting the boundaries set by others. In doing so, both counterparts will find their authentic self before they permanently reunite in the physical. Now, I do want to add here as a disclaimer that these channeled messages will not apply for narcissists or delusional souls who refuse to heal the self, never take accountability for their life, and constantly operate with ill intent to consciously harass or disrespect others. My channeled messages will never ever make sense for these two categories of individuals. But what I can tell you is that two sure short ways to raise your vibration would be to do more of what lights you up from within, to heal at a pace that feels comfortable for you instead of rushing into healing or trying to force things to happen for you or trying to force anyone to love you. You need to surrender, take a back step, and put all the focus on you. And the second thing that you must do is to take a firm decision that you are no longer willing to tolerate in yourself and in others all those habits that are unfortunately extremely toxic and low vibrational. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you made, whether that was consciously or unconsciously, and then change your behavior accordingly. Because there is a huge difference between a person who hurts you by mistake and a person who goes on hurting, goes on abusing and disrespecting you by repeating a pattern. Mistakes can be forgiven, but patterns need to be broken and permanently cut off for good. And before I finally end the audio, I'd like to reiterate that the twin flame path is not meant for everyone, nor is it a new age cult movement that takes people down a dark rabbit hole. This is an extremely rare spiritual connection, a solo journey of self-healing, the purpose of which is certainly not to find your perfect romantic match. Anyone scamming vulnerable souls in the name of twin flames and spreading lies has not only accumulated heavy negative karma for themselves but dire consequences for themselves. Those who consciously cheat, abuse, or harass others will end up facing terrible consequences in the days ahead, and that's not me causing fear. Instead, it is a simple rule of universe. You're not going to reap a rose if you have sowed cactus. And therefore, everyone on earth will be blessed according to what each has done. You are your best judge, and I request you to please read the pinned comment before you reach out to me for any kind of personal reading. You'll find plenty of free resources that I will be listing in the pinned comment. And on that note, I pray that you have an amazing month ahead, and I will be back with another audio soon. Until then, have an amazing month of October, and may God bless you and keep you safe always. Lots of love. Bye.